Have you ever wondered, what sets high-quality tires apart from the rest? A tire must give you a smooth ride, but also safe and reliable. You don't have to look any further because Michelin Tire, a name representing innovation, performance, and excellence in the automotive industry, has been around for so long and delivered every single time by pushing boundaries and shattering limits. Let's take a look at how it all started. In the 1900s, there came a time when the automobile industry boomed. As we all know, every single part of a car is crucial, and the number one part of car safety is its tire. During that time, only a few people owned cars initially. Still, it was obvious that there would be a huge demand, and factories would go into production on a massive scale. Andre, the older of the two, was trained as an engineer, while Eduard had pursued art. The brothers started working together when they took over their grandfather's failing business in the late 1880s. Fueled by a shared curiosity and a vision for innovation, they transformed the small factory into a hub of experimentation. As time went on, they gained popularity. Two brothers, Eduard and Andre Michelin, became the go-to brothers for tires. They had already come up with a remarkable invention, the replaceable air-filled tire. Before this, simple rubber tires were hard to work on and had a few issues with comfort and poor traction. As a result, the brothers invented air-filled tires, which usually cushion the tire through the air, providing a lot more comfort and better traction. The journey. Let's dive a bit deeper into the air-filled tires. At first, the two brothers worked mainly on rubber tires in their grandfather's factory. But for bicycles, right? These bicycle tires had some issues, especially with taking hours to detach and repair, and then had to be left to dry overnight. So, in 1891, they came up with something similar to the modern-day tire for cars that was called the pneumatic bicycle tire, which were nothing like the glued rubber tires. By being filled with just air, this changed the game completely. These tires not only gave you extra comfort, making you feel like you're riding your bike in the clouds, but they were also a lot tougher regarding durability. They could handle all sorts of road conditions without wearing out too quickly. It's another plus for their customers, so they won't have to keep coming back for tire replacements. Then we have the traction. Because of these rubber tires, it got a lot better. They hugged the road better, giving cyclists better traction and control, regardless of terrain or weather. Because of the light weight of these tires, paddling became a lot easier as well, meaning people could now ride faster and further with less energy. The impact? Cyclists were all over them, and the Michelin brothers started gaining a reputation for making the best quality products. From these humble beginnings with bicycle tires, the Michelin brothers eventually paved the way for the excellent tires we use on cars today. Later, they rolled out their first automobile tire, marking their first entry into the world of cars. It wasn't just any tire. Instead, it was the start of something big. When Michelin moved from bicycle tires to car tires, they changed everything for themselves. They took their know-how, added a few things here and there, and bam, they're now legends in the world of car tires. The birth of the Michelin Guide. The Michelin brothers came up with a very clever marketing strategy. They came up with something called the Michelin Guide in 1900. Only a few people were using cars at the time, so their goal was to change that with the hopes that if more people hit the road, that would automatically mean more tire sales. So they got to work and put together this guide with maps, travel tips, and a list of places where you could fix your car or get gas, making road trips a lot easier. Although back then, it wasn't about restaurant recommendations and entertainment. It was just a local map to make it easier to travel and full of guides. Eventually, as time passed, they started adding good places where people could get a bite to eat while traveling. Then, in 1926, the guide expanded, and now people would have restaurant recommendations. It wasn't just about going from point A to point B anymore. Rather, it was about where to chow down along the way, encouraging more travel. To make decisions even easier for people as to where they should stop and eat from, the Michelin brothers added the star system in their guide initially, starting with just 1 star. And as time went on, they added another 2 stars, and the 3rd star meant the ultimate seal of approval. If a restaurant had 3 stars, it meant it was off the charts amazing, totally exceptional, and people would actually plan special trips to experience a 3-star joint. The Michelin Man. Have you heard about their awesome mascot? Michelin came up with this Michelin Man, or Bibendum, whatever you want to call it, which was another marketing strategy. They pulled the name from the early Latin history books, Nunc et bibendum, meaning now is the time to drink. It's a line from a Roman poet named Horace, who used to celebrate winning battles. But here's the twist. The Michelin bros took that phrase and spun it around. They used it to show off how their tires were the best on the road, tough, reliable, and ready to conquer whatever was out there. But why a mascot? The Michelin brothers wanted a unique way of advertisement for their tires, a way that would be remembered in the years to come. The Michelin brothers wanted a character that would embody the qualities of strength, durability, and reliability that the tires represented. The design of bibendum is to be a friendly yet imposing figure. The early version, however, is nothing like the version we see today. It had more of an alienish, mummified look back then that seemed like this guy came out from some horror movie. Some might say it's even a bit ugly. The original mascot was a cigar-smoking character made up of stacked tire rings. Over time, as Michelin's marketing efforts evolved and consumer preferences changed, so did the appearance of bibendum. It was in the 1920s that the mascot underwent a few changes as a more cute and approachable character. They removed the cigar, and its body became softer with arms and legs, giving it a more human look to make the mascot a lot more relatable to the people, to align with Michelin's branding as a company that cared about the safety and well-being of motorists. As years went by, bibendum went through some changes. He even got cuter and more kid-friendly in his looks. He dropped the serious face and started flashing a warm and inviting smile. This makeover from the old-school practical character to the adorable and cuddly figure we know really shows how clever branding can turn a simple mascot into a total favorite. Competition in motorsport. Have you thought about how Michelin tires ended up dominating the racetracks? In the 1900s, many different race car companies were looking for quality car tires. Michelin saw this golden opportunity and went in hard. Michelin's founder, André, attended the Paris-Bordeaux-Paris race and realized the significance of racing as a platform for tire testing and development. After studying all this, they crushed a milestone in Michelin's motorsport journey. Michelin came up with the radial tire technology for Formula One racing. These radials gave racers more grip, better handling, and tires that lasted longer. They let the results speak for themselves too, and the brand became a standard in prestigious races like the 24 Hours of Le Mans, where Michelin-equipped cars consistently gave better performance. Additionally, Michelin's involvement in motorsport led to the development of technologies that eventually trickled down to its consumer tires, benefiting everyday drivers with enhanced safety and efficiency. Still, when it comes to racing in motorsports, you need tires that won't fail on you. Believe it or not, their involvement in motorsports actually makes a massive difference for regular people like us. Michelin takes its tech from these high-performance, crazy races where tires practically scream around corners and eat up the tracks. Their involvement in motorsport demands the tires to be on point. Michelin applies hardcore engineering to give us tires that practically glue us to the road, and you get tech-like tire treads that give you grip even in the rain. Michelin tires, now and beyond. Right now, Michelin focuses on giving you a better ride. They've got tires that make your ride smooth, comfy, and safe. Grip on the road, less noise, and better fuel efficiency for all types of cars. From sedans to SUVs, they've got tires for every kind of vehicle. For those who like to drive fast and take corners like a pro, Michelin's performance tires turn your ride into a sports car for tighter handling, quick response, and insane grip. However, they're going for electric and self-driving vehicles in the future. What we mean by that is, as electric cars and self-driving tech rise, Michelin might whip up tires that suit these rides. Think quieter tires, better efficiency, and tires that go hand in hand with autopilot. They are also constantly putting in the work and researching better materials for their tires. These advances in tire material mean even tougher, more efficient tires. They might make practically indestructible tires if they find a material strong enough. What do you think about Michelin tires? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.